Still good. Every morning, it's still good. Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, it doesn't work without you guys. So let's get open for business here, and let's wake up the football gods. Wake up, guys. Wrong remote. Wrong remote. There we go. Wake up. It's Saturday morning, and man, it's going to be another busy day here at Joe Boo's Man Cave. I've got more racks I got to go out there and get finished this morning. But today, 2 o'clock, we're going to be doing an afternoon live stream. Chris Miller ended up being one of the winners that we had last night from our drawing. And we're doing a test run, actually, for charity. United Way is going to be working with some NFL players, and they are raising money for the coronavirus and the recovery from it. And what they're going to be doing is they're going to be giving away 30 minutes of time with an NFL player. So you're going to be able to do, a workout with an NFL player, or you can have cooking, or you can show you a house tour, or you can just sit around and do a one-on-one conversation with players. And that's going to be really cool. To help iron out the bugs, we're going to do like a test run today between me and Chris Miller. And what we're going to do, oh my goodness. We're going to do a hot wing challenge, and I got to see if Michael Anthony Fitness will be part of this challenge too. We're going to be doing some Joe Boo wings, and Chris is going to be having a conversation with me while I eat some of them. Now, they're not going to be my typical Joe Boo wings where we use the Frank's hot sauce and butter. We're going to be using the Frank's hot sauce and butter along with some chopped up habaneros to try and make them a little bit hotter. And I'm also going to do some other ones that are a habanero kind of barbecue sauce style. So we'll try a couple of different heats, and we'll see how well I can do with these wings. So, oh boy, things I do. Anyway, here we are, Saturday. We've restarted the clock. It's 127 days, 10 hours, 51 minutes, and 45 seconds away from kickoff for the Dallas Cowboys against the Rams in September 13th. Whew, keep your fingers crossed that we're going to be able to get this thing going, because I, for one, cannot wait for football. And the fact that we're starting the clock and it's only 127 days, that's actually really cool, because when we started that clock last year, it was like 226 days. Yeah, it was that long. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. So as we get ready for the season, there's an interesting thing that happened, because Skip. Skip, the boys at Pro Football Focus, they watch a lot of football. And Pro Football Focus, they know a lot about football. Skip. And as they went through, and this is arguable because you really don't know till 3 or 4 years out. You really just don't know, because you don't know who's going to be a bust. You don't know who's going to be the next Tom Brady, and so on. You just don't know. But the boys at Pro Football Focus, gave out two A+ draft grades. One going to the Denver Broncos, and the other going to the Dallas Cowboys. Let's hope that they're right. Because one of the things that has actually hurt the Dallas Cowboys over the course of the last 2 seasons is we didn't get that infusion of young talent. You can look at 2018, Tristan Hill was our highest draft pick, and he hardly got the field. In fact, he got in the doghouse more than anything else. And other than Tony Pollard, nobody really shined to give you that immediate oomph, an injection of blood for the team. And you could look at the year before, we ended up getting Xavier Woods and Jordan Lewis and Awuzie, along with Taco Charlton. But you didn't get and Ryan Switzer. Who no longer with the team. Taco, no longer with the team, and currently, where did he sign? Kansas City. That's it. Kansas City, the old folks' home for all former Dallas Cowboy players. He never gave us that burst that we thought that we were going to get from him. Just didn't happen. And see, the way I always look at a draft, for me, if you want to look at a draft and say it was a success, is you get an impact player day one. That's a plug-in starter that changes your team. 2, you get a second starter in the draft. 3, you get some valuable needed depth. And 4, you get a special team standout. And you look at 2017 and 2018, we did not get that at all. So if Pro Football Focus is right that we got an A++ grade in the draft, that bodes well for the team because it will definitely infuse some young talent. One guy that I hope makes an impact a lot better than what Tristan Hill did is the Canadian bulldozer. You know, I know some people, some other YouTubers out there don't think that he's going to get a chance to get on the field. But, you know, we didn't think that Antoine Woods, when he showed up as fourth on the depth chart, nobody even thought he'd make the team. And he ended up making a contribution to the team and is still with the team. And talent trumps all. And with our new defensive scheme, new defensive coordinators, just because you've been here before does not mean that you are going to necessarily be the guy who's starting. I think that everybody is going back to square one, and we're going to find the best guys to play. And I think we're also looking at a rotation, so we're sending wave after wave of big guys at the other teams. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes, but I think that's another guy that's going to be able to make an impact along with Diggs. I think Diggs is definitely going to become a starter as well, and, you know, CD should be that instant impact. So we have the potential to do what I deem a great draft and more. We'll just have to wait and see how that goes. In other news, the NFL is looking at getting facilities opened with restrictions, okay, you know, soft openings and things, following guidelines. They're putting out guidelines of what they want to accomplish. It's not just saying, okay, we're open for business. They're putting out guidelines of the amount of people and so forth that you're going to be able to have to be open by May 15th, which is great because we have a lot of players that need to be rehabbing. You've got a lot of new coaches. You need to really have that one-on-one ability with the player as opposed to virtual reality. And by May 15th, which we're only talking about a week away, so they're working on getting that stuff together. Kirk Cousins says he's talked to Dak Prescott, and he's told Dak that the franchise tag can be your friend. Well, if you look at Kirk Cousins, I got to tell you, the franchise tag was very, very good to him because it enabled him to get out of the Washington Redskins, that dumpster fire. He was tagged not once but twice. $20 million, $25 million. $45 million he got guaranteed. And because he played well enough, even though he's only basically a 500 career quarterback. Let me say it again. A 500 career quarterback who currently's record against Dak Prescott is 1-6. Got an 88 fully guaranteed contract. $88 million for 3 years. And after 2 years of that contract, he ended up getting an extension for another $66 million guaranteed. So Kirk Cousins, whether he plays another down of football or not, will have made $200 million. Let that sink in for a minute. Kirk Cousins, in his career, will make a minimum of $200 million. Okay, moving right along down to exactly what he said about it. It's actually pretty good. If you're good enough, the cream's going to rise to the top, and you're going to get compensated the way you want. Sometimes it doesn't happen as quickly as you like, but if you deserve it, you will earn it. It's going to happen. So you've got to stay the course and stay patient. Certainly in my journey, it all worked out. I wouldn't go back and change a thing. So my message to Dak when I saw him mid-season last year, hey, whatever happens, don't be afraid of the tag. It can be your friend, and you can use it to your advantage. Like I said, Kirk Cousins, he definitely took the tag to a whole nother level, and is definitely getting paid from it and reaping the benefits from doing it. Now, for me, what I believe, and Omar, shout out to you for your theory this morning too. What I believe is there's a couple things in work. One, I think the Dallas Cowboys want to make sure there's a season, because if there's not a season, what's the rush to go ahead and sign that big guaranteed check at closing? Because when you sign that contract, you get that check right now. And so if you're looking at having that guaranteed check of 75, 100 million, whatever that number is for that check, if we're not going to play this year, maybe I'm going to hold on to the cash until we're ready to play. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's kind of like right now. You may have a little bit of money, but you're kind of thinking, I don't know what the future is going to hold over the next couple of months, and maybe I should put off that big purchase. Maybe I should wait to buy that new car, just in case that, things go bad. And that could be the Cowboys' thought. Now, we do have the schedule out, but, that could be subject to change. The other thing, and this is where I think you will see, not next week, but the week after, this contract finally done. When the facilities start opening up, that will give Jerry Jones the opportunity to be there at the Star, to have his quarterback, Dak Prescott, there, and to be able to have a press conference. Be it limited, but Jerry Jones does not want to sign his quarterback to a big-ass contract and then have to do it from his yacht. He wants to be there. He wants to see all of the media there. And that's when I think this deal will actually get done. I think it will be done once the facilities are back open. And so you could look at May 15th is what the commissioner is trying to shoot for. You could look at that following week. That's when that contract gets done. But then again, what do I know? I'm a guy with a day job and a voodoo doll who's doing a wing challenge this afternoon at 2 o'clock. Whew. Yeah. That's going to be fun. In the meantime, I got to go paint black and yellow for Derek Gimsick. I screwed up your name. Get that one ready to go. And today, oh my goodness. Today, the shot glasses are supposed to be in from FedEx before the end of the day. So we're going to finally get our colored shot glasses, and we'll be packaging all those up and getting those out to you guys first thing Monday morning. So I can't wait. So thank everybody for all the stuff that you do to make sure that the Joe Boo Sports Report continues to run. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, it's time to go to work, and I'll see you soon.